To the storm, home delivery of the Sunday Globe will be delayed in most areas until later in the day, or in some instances will be delivered with Monday's Globe delivery. The Globe apologizes for any inconvenience and thanks you for your understanding.
Kiss 108 FM.
Rick Dees in the weekly top 40. These are the huge ones on the countdown, the top 5. And right now, the performer who made his professional singing debut February 5th, 1979 at the Copacabana in New York City at the age of 10. 14 years later, 24 is the age, and an old pro, and Whitney Houston's husband on top of that. Number 5 from Bobby Brown, Get Away.
Need a peace of mind. I'm stressed out today. It's about that time to make that getaway. Dealing with the people, I deal with that. I'll be away for me to escape all this nonsense.
Bobby Brown, who sweated off about 30 pounds during his recent tour. He had gained some weight, and he said, I'm going to get it off. And he sweated off about 30 big ones. And now the ladies walk up to Bobby and say,
I love the way your trousers hang.
hanging on to number 5 for the second week. That's Get Away. Rick Dees and the hits as we climb toward number 1. We're getting close. And here's the band who's always keeping a supply of Jolt Cola and vitamins on hand during their bus tour. If you've never heard of Jolt Cola, this is what it says on the label. Twice the caffeine, twice the sugar. I'm not kidding. Bon Jovi and Bed of Roses.
Sitting here wasted alone, this old piano, trying hard to capture the moment. Bed of Roses.
2 weeks at number 4. That's Bon Jovi and Bed of Roses. They're in concert on Wednesday night at the McNichols Arena in Denver, and a great show. I just checked, and there are 10 people in this week's top 3, 5 men, 5 women. I'll give you all the specifics coming up next. And hold on a second. The fax line is going again. Let me get to that. Okay. This is from David Leonard in Chattanooga, Tennessee, and David says he's just having woman problems. And could I play something for that? Absolutely, David, no problem. And he says, how are an earthquake, a tornado, and a hurricane like your wife? An earthquake, a hurricane, and a tornado like your wife. And you turn it over and says, eventually they all take your house. Oh, come on, David. Heaven's sake.
With Dees and the weekly top 40. Yeah.
I need 2 burgers, medium.
Kiss 108 sets you up to rock with royalty. Prince live in Montreal.
All 7 and we'll watch them fall.
And his number 1 fan, Lady D, the real Diana Steele.
Psych! A Lady D field trip to see Prince in Montreal.
Prince in Montreal. $199 per person to party with our Purple Prince Posse. You'll get round-trip luxury coach, 2 nights hotel, and a pair of tickets to see Prince in Montreal's fabulous forum.
Maybe you can help me with my French.
Join the Kiss Club for your chance to win this incredible concert getaway. And if you positively, absolutely have to go, call Target Sport Adventures to reserve your space. 562-1300.
Can I bring my dog?
Another outrageous getaway from your international concert connection.
Kiss
108.
Rick Dees and the weekly top 40. Yeah.
Here we go with number 3, and there's a great story behind this song. It was recorded more than 2 years ago, and nothing happened. And then last fall, this song was rediscovered by a dance club DJ in Denver, caught on with a local radio station like wildfire, and look what has happened. At number 3, Boy Crazy. To be one-time lovers turned enemies. Well, that's what love can do. Bouncing up 3 to number 3. It's Boy Crazy. Kimberly Blake, Jonna Lee Cummings, Jocelyn Jones, and Ruth Ann Roberts. It's Rick Dees, and we're only 1 away from the top song of the week. And the lady who's been in the top 5 for more than 3 months now, non-stop. How can you stop the feel of Whitney Houston? Houston screams out to Shaka Khan and gives her a little credit because Shaka did the song back in 1978, and now Whitney takes it almost all the way, up one from last week and breaking free and breathing down the neck of the number one song. That's all that's left. A number one song that's a pleasure to give you coming up next.
With Dees and the weekly top 40.